so those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, welcome to your mystery reading. The first thing that we're going to do is shuffle out one card from the Magical Dogs Tarot to get the context or the general energy of your reading. If you want to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're interested, you can also find me on TikTok. The link to that will be in the description. And before I get you your first card, remember that this is a general reading that could be meant for more than one person. So if you're struggling to find meaning in a message, that's okay, just let it go, because it might just be meant for someone else. And if it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you, either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. So the card that I have is the Eight of Pentacles. This is really interesting. I think I almost wanted to say the Eight of Pence. I don't know, isn't that like a European currency? I don't know. Euros could be significant, or just money in general. That's really interesting how the universe just, okay. This could definitely be about someone's money, someone's finances, someone's physical abundance. There's something very important here about how material abundance first starts with internal, mental, emotional, and spiritual abundance. I'm feeling like whoever's watching this could feel hollow inside, empty or numb, or at least to some degree. With the number 8 here, you're really being called to let go of things that don't serve you, remembering your worth and what you actually deserve. I really feel like there could also be something here about understanding how destructive our self-talk can be. Like, I think your self-talk is definitely an important focus here. You need to stop telling yourself I can't, or that it won't happen, and to start telling yourself that I can, and it's a possibility. If you think about it, everything in life is just a possibility. And I saw 2, 3, 4, trust that everything happens for a reason. It's like the universe is saying it's a possibility, but it's also not. Maybe there could be something here about things already being set in stone, the path that you're already walking down. I don't know. It's hard to describe. But I also feel this very magical feeling here. It's like, instead of allowing the darkness or the heaviness in life to deplete you and to destroy you, you're really being called to use this to your advantage, to see it as even more reason to fight harder, if that makes sense. There could also be something here about you inventing something or creating something, doing something differently. There could be, like, there's something about this, maybe for somebody that's watching this, that could be less traditional. And as soon as I said that, I saw 3, 3, 3. So there's definitely something here about growing and expanding as a result of that growth. I feel like there is something here about how if you just planter the seed and water it, it will grow. So there's definitely something here that you're investing in, that you want to grow. It could even be yourself, and you need to be patient with it, or with yourself, like you would a plant. And you also need to nurture yourself like you would a plant. Like, you need to do what you need to do to allow yourself to grow, even if that's simply just giving yourself permission that I am allowed to change, I'm allowed to grow, I'm allowed to be a different person, whatever you may be feeling called to do. I kind of lost my train of thought, not gonna lie, but I did see 4, 3, 2, so I guess it was meant to happen for a reason. But now I'm going to get a deck big enough to shuffle from this box of cards that I have made myself, and I just saw 4, 4, 4. So your foundation could be significant, especially your money. There could be an opportunity here that you could unlock for yourself. Like, you're really not going to doubt or regret investing in yourself, or allowing yourself to grow, to expand, and to be patient with yourself. You're really not going to be disappointed because you're going to gain a lot of wisdom, a lot of information from your healing, and you're going to be able to do something with that information in a way that is beneficial to yourself and the highest good of all. There's definitely something here about making a difference. You definitely can. It's possible for you. You can be that person. Wow, 543. You can be that person because anybody can be that person. You know, it's just, do you want to lead or do you want to follow? I don't know. That could be an important question for someone. But for your first card, it's a messages card. It's the High Priestess in reverse. It says, something in my life is off. So someone here is definitely not paying attention to their intuition, to their inner voice, to, you know, what they truly think about something or how they truly feel or what they're truly, truly passionate about. This definitely feels like someone who feels confused or maybe even lost, especially when it comes to magic in a spiritual way. This energy is kind of difficult to describe, but know that you are creating all the time. And it all just depends on how you show up in the world. Let's get another card. The number 2 as well could be significant, or 222. The infinity loop, we have an advice card with the number, or the star, and the number 17, which does come down to an 8. We already have on this 8 of Pentacles here. It says, dream. You are a visionary. Believe in yourself and your abilities. Stay inspired and hopeful. Yeah. Dream. Like, that's kind of as simple as it. I don't know. I know it's not simple, but it's just like, allow yourself to dream, to imagine, to make things happen, you know, what that would be like. You are definitely more capable than you believe, more able than you think. Definitely with the stay inspired and hopeful, it's important for you to reconnect with what you truly want on a regular basis, especially if your mind starts to run away from you. You need to learn how to stop yourself in your tracks for beelining, for self-destruction, and really stop and slow down and pay attention to what's happening on the inside that is pushing you to be so impulsive and so careless in terms of what you actually deserve. The universe and your spirit guides really want you to know that it is possible to understand yourself. There is a logical reason for everything. Sometimes it just looks like magic because we don't understand it. That's interesting. But the star, this is definitely a very, very hopeful energy. Moving into that hopeful, beautiful energy is definitely possible for you. You just can't give up on yourself. You can't give up on believing and trusting. I think it's very important for you at this time to really, really connect with your inner child and really understand the darkness within yourself. Don't judge it. You know, you're both light and dark. It's okay. But just try to understand your thoughts and how they make you feel and what those feelings turn into in terms of your actions. I'm telling you, it's possible to understand, you know, yourself and how to manifest and how to, you know, really step into your true power, your full potential, and to really have a lot of abundance in this reality. Whatever you want, the universe and your spirit guides are really wanting you to know that it's definitely possible for you. But with the 8s in this reading, it's just very important for that to happen. You first have to put your worth and what you actually deserve first, especially on a mental and emotional and even spiritual level. I did see 1010, so the universe and your spirit guides really are there for you, and they want to help you. They want to communicate with you, and they really want to help you find the clarity that you are seeking. For your last card, wow, we have the sun. Can you believe that? We have the star and the sun. And it's like in all of these other cards that I've made. That's really cool. But on the other side, it says joy, success, celebration, positivity, conscious mind, overcoming unconscious fears, parentheses, shadow. So yeah, with the sun card and the star, there's very bright, very warm, very nurturing energy here, and you need to project that warm, patient, nurturing energy towards yourself. The universe and your spirit guides need you to understand that healing is not going to happen overnight. Try to not focus on the outcome so much and more on the journey and what the universe and your spirit guides are trying to show you or trying to teach you. When your pain is calling for you, answer it. When you feel anxious, answer that call to understand those fears and how you can take advantage of them to empower you. Whenever you're feeling depressed, answer it, and, try to change your perspective. Like you do have a lot of potential here. I just think tapping into that potential is where it's kind of a gray area for you. And I really think things will become a lot more obvious once you put your worth and what you deserve more, once you communicate honestly about how you feel and set boundaries. And there's a lot of personal growth here that you could really take advantage of. With the 8 of Pentacles here, there could even be some new skills here that you are either going to learn or skills that you already have that you are really going to improve. You do have the potential to create real magic. And also there could be something magical about how the universe and your spirit guides are trying to communicate with you. So don't downplay that. Pay attention, because they're trying to get your attention. That success, like the way you imagine success and getting to the end of this road, keep that feeling within you whenever you feel demotivated. Remember why you're doing it in the first place, where you want to go. And there's also something here about making room for the time it's going to take to get to where you want to be. I definitely think that being patient is going to be very important for you as well. We're seeing 333, especially when it comes to your personal growth and expanding internally. I also felt something here about this internal expansion turning into some sort of external expansion. So there's definitely something to gain here. And I also feel called to say that you do have value, but not because of what you have to offer, but because of your story. I don't know, that kind of, I just hope that makes sense. Your story does matter. What you went through matters. What you have to learn, the wisdom that you have to share, it all matters. And I saw 1414 that could come down to the master number 55. So whatever changes you're being called to embrace in your life by the universe and your spirit guides, especially when it comes to your mental health and just your health in general, definitely, just pay attention to the guidance that you're receiving and take it seriously, I guess, for lack of a better way to say it. But that will be the end of your reading. I hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you like to hit the like button to show me that is the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can donate to the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. And feel free to leave a comment if you have any. I'd really love to connect with you more. thank you so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. It really means a lot to me and really does make a difference. And the last thing I want to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.